What's going on, you guys? Nintendo Mania here, and I made it. I got a Nintendo Switch 2 finally. I've had this thing on pre-order for, well, since April, and it finally showed up today. A few days late, but Amazon pulled through. I am so excited. I don't even know where to start with this video, but for some reason they packed 4 games in this. That's Best Buy. And then, yeah, the system came from Amazon, so yeah, I'm just getting into it. 8 years is how long we've waited for this, for another Nintendo console launch. I was 19 when the first Switch came out. I remember on launch day, it was actually my birthday, my 19th birthday, March 3rd, 2017. I got my cousin to pick the console up for me from EB Games. He bought it, stood in line, didn't pre-order it, but he was able to get the Switch 1 just by standing in line. And later that day, me and my parents went into the city, and I got it. And since it was my birthday, I remember just going to my grandpa's after, and a bunch of family was there. Got to spend it with them and play the Switch 1. So yeah, Switch 2 is a big deal for me. Of course, being a big Nintendo fan, there's a bug on me. Let's get into it, guys. What should we open first? Should we open the games maybe first? We'll do that, because that's the big reveal is the console, right? There's this freaking bug in here. Get away from me. Alright. I have no clue why they packed it in such a big box, but... Are you kidding me? Look at this. Isn't that ridiculous? I mean, I work at a parts packaging facility, and I know that sometimes stuff gets put in a bigger box and it's needed, but Jesus Christ. Alright, so we got 4 games here. Freaking ridiculous. But we got 4 games here, and wow, I can't believe I'm actually holding these. The spines on Switch 2 games are fantastic. So we got, obviously, let me get closer here. I'm a crazy Nintendo fan, so I actually rebought games that I already have. See, I got the Mario Kart bundle, and I already have the Zelda games, and I have Cyberpunk on PS5, but I'm crazy, so I rebought Breath of the Wild Switch 2 edition. I got a physical copy of Mario Kart World. Cyberpunk 2077. This one's really exciting. It's all on the cartridge, too. These are all fully on cart. And Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 edition. Man, what a crazy time to be living, where we get freaking Cyberpunk on a handheld with Phantom Liberty. I don't have the DLC on PlayStation, so... Alright, let's get into this. Oh, here it is, and it's way smaller than I thought. Like, way smaller. Look at this. It's heavy, but... Wow. Wow. It is legit heavy. So yeah, we got the Mario Kart World. It is a download, which is awesome. It's not included on the system. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and sell the code to one of my friends. Or I could just download it so that it's always on my system. But yeah. Anyways, we got... is this light blowing this out too much, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's a bit better. We got the Switch 2 packaging. Nothing too interesting on it. I'm sure you've seen this a million times before. They actually sealed it this time around on the Switch 1. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a sticker here. Switch 1 I don't think was sealed at all. Oh boy. We're getting into this. You know what? Before I do this, I think I'm going to wash my hands. Just to be the least smudge as possible before I put the screen protector on, so I'll be right back. Alright, now we're ready. I do have screen protectors. I'm not going to put them on for the video because I feel like I would just fumble it, but 3-pack or 4-pack? I forget, but I've had these since like late April, early May, so those are ready to go, and just the size comparison is going to be crazy. I got my Switch OLED here all smudged up, but yeah, this is the same brand of screen protector that's on this, and I've never had to change it, and it's still in great shape. But yeah, anyway, I got my other accessories here too. Pro controller, the camera. I did unboxings for all of these if you want to check them out. And the GameCube controller, super hyped to use this. Without further ado, let's get into the Switch 2. Alright, I'm going to try and do it. I've heard people having issues with stores stapling the receipt to the front and the screen's damaged, but let's take a look. Oh, here it is. Oh shit. Oh wow, these Joy-Con are huge. So we got the, they are, oh my god, they feel good. They feel so good. We got Joy-Con 2s, boys. Look at that. Look at that. This is more of like a salmon color, and then obviously blue, but these are much nicer to hold. I think they're going to be way more comfortable. We got the little releases here. Very cool. I'm going to do a quick comparison with the Switch 1 Joy-Con, and there you go. That's not the best. But yeah, I'm sorry if I'm shaky. I'm just hyped. Size of the buttons is better. The sticks are much bigger. Just the overall size is an increase. Yeah, I can see why staples were going through this and hitting the console screen, because wow, there's like nothing protecting this. It's literally just face up in the box. They could have put it in like styrofoam or something, but here we go. The reveal of the Switch 2 itself. Oh my god, I had it upside down. Oh my god. This is huge. There's my ring light. Oh my goodness. Now, that is the most satisfying shit. And yeah, that is strong. I've heard people say that like it's solid, and yeah, no lie, it is solid. Definitely better than the Switch 1, which made the good old click sound. But yeah, you can move these like all around. You can even pull them off basically without even, not on these ones, but my other Joy-Cons that were worn more, you could just pop them off like that. So let's do a size comparison before we get more into the box. Oh, I don't even know what to... Oh man, look at this. That is crazy. 8-inch display versus 7. But yeah, Jesus, what a size difference. Same thickness. It's crazy to see it in person. And to pull these off, all you do is hit the release. Yep, and they pull right off. That is incredible. Oh, I want to do that a few more times. I know people have been worried about this connector here, but I really don't see an issue. Like, it only goes in one way, and it's recessed enough in there that I'm pretty sure there's no chance of bending it, but you never know with how people take care of stuff. Oh, kickstand. We got the new kickstand, which is just like a U-shaped deal. Bump this brightness up again. Versus, I think I still prefer the Switch OLED panel that goes across the back, but at least it's not like the Switch 1. Okay. Yeah, let's get into the rest of this before I power it on. So you got this little tray and Mario Kart right here. Got to scratch the code to get it. Manual. The HDMI cable. Ultra high speed, so yeah, 2.1. And then the Joy-Con 2 straps, which double as like little mouse pads, which I'm very excited to try out. Cyberpunk. And Welcome Tour, yes, I bought Welcome Tour. So I'm going to quickly take the Joy-Con 2 off and put on the straps. So I know that these go on from the bottom, like so, and then you got like a mouse pad. This is wild. Oh yeah, there we go. Right? Oh, I'm an idiot. This way. So now you got mouse con. I think that'll be fairly comfortable. Maybe not the greatest thing in the world for long sessions, but I think it'll be pretty cool either way. But yeah, those come off the same way. You just click them off with the release button. Neat. Okay, what else do we got? We got the Joy-Con grip, which is basically the same thing as Switch 1. So we'll slap the Joy-Con on here as well. So we got that side. That is so satisfying, man. Wow. And it's comfortable too. I never had an issue with it even on Switch 1. Maybe it was a little small, but this is... If you don't have a Pro Controller, this is fine. But yeah, that feels good. Next up, we got just, the power brick. Which you do have to use this specific one, and damn, it's huge. But yeah, the Switch 2 draws more power, so you obviously need to use this one. Does it have a rating on it? Output up to 20 volts. I don't know what I don't know what all that means. So we got our USB-C to USB-C power cable. And the dock is the last piece of the puzzle here, which I'm pretty interested to see. So here we got the Switch 2 dock, and I'm not putting the system in it yet until I get the screen protector on. I don't want any chance of scratching it. But yeah, this dock has a fan in it. It's still very light. Just peel the back off and you got your USB ports and your LAN, HDMI, and USB-C power. The fan is in here, to my knowledge. And this just clicks back on like so. So yeah, very cool. Really cool stand. Basically the same thing, but still pretty cool. What else do we even have to go through here? I guess we can open up the games. Why not? And then we'll power on the console at the end, maybe. Is probably the best idea. I don't know. Because I guess there is a day one update. So, yeah, we'll open the games up. Because why not? Where did I put my scissors? Oh. We got Tears of the Kingdom. This will be in no particular order. I do not want to drop these on my screen. Oh my god, I'd be pissed. But yeah, this is Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 edition. And yeah, I know I could have gotten them for free because I'm a NSO expansion pack member, but I'm crazy, so I had to rebuy it. Here's our first Switch 2 cartridge in all of its red glory. I love the red cases too. I don't think this will focus. I'm using the front camera, so. But yeah, I think it's the same cover art, reversible cover art as Switch 1, I think. But yeah, I love these cases. I'm glad they went with a uniform size with Switch 1, but made them red and different enough to look and stand out differently on the shelf, especially with those spines. That's beautiful. That's Tears of the Kingdom. I'll go with Breath of the Wild next. And yeah, it does sound like the full Switch 2 version is on the cartridge for these, which is another reason I bought them. This plastic is fighting. There we go. Oh, I want to get that mixed up with the plastic I'm keeping. Breath of the Wild, this does not come with the DLC. I know some people were kind of pissed about that, but I already own it, so it would have been cool though, don't get me wrong. It would have been awesome if they had put it on the cartridge, but Yeah. Do these taste? I know these taste the same, but gotta test it for myself. Yeah, that's bitter. Same as Switch. And again, the one fault I guess with the red cases is you can't see the artwork as good through them, but same art as Switch 1 again. But yeah, I can't wait to play a bunch of old games on this system. To be completely fair, I'm more excited about playing some older stuff because it's confirmed that this all runs better. Well, games run to basically their full potential on Switch 2 for the most part. Like if there was a dynamic resolution or frame rate, they'll take full advantage of it on Switch 2 for the most part. But here's Mario Kart, the big launch game and the first new Mario Kart in over a decade, 11 years. This one will take the cover art out. That's nice. That's really nice. But yeah. I'll probably redeem the download code, to be honest, because I'm going to have this game running all the time, so it'd be kind of nice to have it digitally installed. Next, Cyberpunk. This one has noticeably worse cellophane on it, but like that matters. This game is a fantastic port from what I've seen. The fact that it's running on a handheld Nintendo console is pretty wild. And it goes at a decent resolution and frame rate. I think it's 1080p docked. You can either choose 30 FPS or performance mode, which is 40 FPS. But yeah, I've given this game a try on PS5 a few times, and I couldn't truly get into it, but I think this might give me the push to really get into it. Oh, the cover art is pushed out a bit, and it's kind of messed up a little bit, but oh well. Oh, you do get some stickers with this. No inside art, but you do get the yellow cartridge, or red cartridge with the yellow on it. You get a couple little inserts for some in-game items, so that's kind of neat. And this pamphlet with stickers, 5 stickers. So, male and female V, I think. Like I said, I haven't played this game much, and then you get a few more logos there. But yeah, that is the games. I can't wait to play them. I got the whole week off of work, so yeah, I know I'll be playing this the whole time probably, as much as I can anyways. Yeah, let's power this sucker on. It's already dusty. Let's power this on. See what happens. Oh. We got power. Ooh. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the setup quick here. Oh my god. It actually has music. Nice surprise. I don't know if this will get copyrighted. Like, that'd be pretty petty if they copyrighted the system music, but you never know. I'm just searching for my Wi-Fi right now. Yep. Obviously, I don't want to put all of this in while I'm showing you guys, because I think there'll be like, well, you can't see the password anyway, I guess, but we're connecting to the internet. Did I frick up the password? Oh my god, what's my internet password? 1 second. All right, now I got it. Put in the wrong password. Oh, this is awesome. About to download update data. You can continue setting up while the update downloads. Time zone. Right there. With Nintendo Switch 2, you can play games wherever you want, however you want. The system can stand at whatever angle you like. Pull out the rear stand. Now you can connect the AC adapter to the top of the system. Detach the Joy-Con too. That's a strong ass magnet. Holy crap. Like it wants to pull back in immediately. So that's cool. I'm not going to connect it to the TV right now, but skip. Okay. Downloading system update. So I'm guessing this is the day one patch that people were talking about. It's got 3 minutes left, so what I might do is just quickly grab some games off my Switch 1 shelf that I'm excited to try out and show you guys. Alright, so here are some of the games that I want to try out. Some of these are confirmed to have free updates. Some of them just run better by default because of the power of the Switch 2, but the first couple here do have a free official patch, and that is the Link's Awakening and Echoes of Wisdom games, known to run notoriously poorly when you're switching screens and stuff like that, and it looks like it's been cleaned up, so that is really neat. Played this a bit this morning. Super Mario Odyssey now runs at an upscaled 4K 60 docked, or 1080p 60 handheld, so that is amazing. A big one, and I actually rebought this game because of the free update, and that is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now runs at 4K 60. I'm very curious to see what it actually looks like in person, because it looks like dog shit on the original Switch. I'm not sure if these will get any kind of enhancements whatsoever. Oh, my Switch just restarted. System update complete. Not sure if these will actually get any enhancements because they already run 60. Maybe a resolution bump. Maybe a slightly more stable frame rate in spots, but the Metroid games. These next three I know just run better because of the power of Switch 2. This one runs now at the 30 FPS cap that it was supposed to originally, which it never hit. Resolution seems to be up too. As well as this one now runs at 60 FPS. Pretty cool, and excited to check this one out. And one that I actually put down because of performance issues was Bayonetta 3. I played 1 and 2 and never got into 3 because it just ran not the best, but it looks to be a stable, more stable 60 now. So yeah, very excited to try this stuff out, and might as well do a Switch case comparison here. So same size, different spines, still got the publisher at the bottom and the logo at the top, so that's nice. And the Switch is now powered on again. It says you can transfer data from your Nintendo Switch to this Switch 2. I don't know if I should do that or not. I'm not sure. Might as well. I do not have a micro SD Express. It's asking me to sign into my Nintendo account. Okay, this might take a second. I'm gonna sign in and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did get my account signed in, as you can probably see there. Just gotta turn this down a bit. But yeah, I got signed in. Move this system and the source system close together. So I gotta use my OLED, obviously. I don't have any games actually downloaded on this thing, I don't think. It's all cartridge stuff, so it shouldn't take long. Connect AC adapter. Okay, I will do that. Can I not do that? No, I have to do that. Okay, so I'll connect this AC adapter. I'll just plug it in behind my couch, I guess. I gotta figure out how to unplug this without, or plug this in without turning the light off here, because if I bump it, alright, let's try out this top port. I think that'll be kind of cool. Oh yeah, see, my battery's at 70%. Bring the systems close. So what I'm doing here is just bringing them close together. Please do the following on the source system. Okay. Open the home menu and select system settings and then transfer to switch 2. System transfer, where is it? Transfer to switch 2. Continue the setup process until you see searching for switch 2. You can keep playing compatible Nintendo Switch software on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Yeah. Make sure your Switch 2 system is nearby. Done. Let's see what happens. Save data for the following software will be removed from the system and transferred to the system. Switch 2 system. Yes, that's fine. I gotta connect an AC adapter to this too, really? I'll be right back again. Okay, so I have my Switch 1 connected about 6-7 feet away and it is sensing it, so now I just have to initiate the download on this one. It looks like it should work. Downloading data. I'm excited to try game chat out. It's going to be so sick. I got a couple friends that definitely want to do that. So yeah, I don't know how long this is going to take. It's already 4% done, so that's a good sign. What are we going at? 26 minutes. I might just pause here until it's done and then come back and we'll take a look at the home menu and the eShop and stuff. Okay, so it looks like we're at 94% and I'm still just appreciating these. Like, that is gonna look so good right beside the Switch 2 stack or the Switch 2 section on the shelf. Man, that's gonna look awesome. All the specific art, it kind of reminds me of like the PS2 Wii era where every spine was unique besides the console branding. Pretty nice. So 98%, 99. It says it's gonna restart, so let's see what happens here. I don't know if it'll be completely done after this or what. But it's staying at 99. Oh, there we go. System is about to restart. And it is in fact doing so. Keep the systems near each other. So we're still going. But it's at 99% yet. But yeah, I'll bring you back when we're completely done. All right, now setting the system up, it's at about 40%. It seems to be going fairly quickly, so yeah, 60, 65. I don't think we're gonna have to restart again. I'm worried about running out of time to record on my camera because I'm recording in 4K 60 and it's saying that I'm running low on space, but here we go. System transfer complete. This is so awkward to show because it's reversed. The theme color of the source system will be carried over. Cool. Still only got 2 colors. So yeah, we're gonna go to the home menu now, I guess. Nice. Jesus Christ. We're in it, boys. Here we are. Wow. And a virtual game card added. I did buy Welcome Tour. Yes, crucify me. I bought Welcome Tour. Successfully loaded. You can play as soon as the data is downloaded. So all this stuff looks to be installing. I don't know, like, is it just the save data or what? A lot of this stuff, this must be just the updates for each game that are installing, because lots of these are available already. But, this reversal is tough to deal with. But yeah, that's my games. I wonder if the screenshots carry over. Oh, whoops. I like the sounds. Yes, so my screenshots and videos carried over. Let's check out the eShop. Enter PIN or sign into Nintendo account. Okay, so I gotta sign in. Password. All right. Let's see if this is actually better. I've heard people say it's a lot better. So we got wish lists. Oh, way faster. For you, that's cool. Great deals. Oh, this is so much quicker. Oh, wow. This is what it should have been almost a decade ago, but we're here, boys. Here's the upgrade packs you can buy. Fast RMAX or Fast Fusion. I might pick that up. That looks pretty interesting. But yeah, I am gonna wait for these games to download, and then I think I'm gonna start playing some games. So thank you guys for watching this unboxing and setup of the Nintendo Switch 2. And this thing charges fast. It went from 70 to 78% in that time, so not bad at all. Yeah, I was going to do a live stream, but I think I'm just going to enjoy this myself, so I decided to just cram the setup into this video. Long video, but thank you for watching. If you have a Switch 2, I hope you are enjoying it. I certainly will be. I can't wait to get into this today. But, oh, welcome tour is done. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next one. Goodbye.